What's happening, fellas? It's Steeler here back again. Yeah, I'm doing the Hangouts today. I'm waiting for my 70-inch 4K to get here. Sold my old 1080p Sharp 74K. So I'm kind of left without my Xbox One and all that rendering and things like that. I'm working through some things on the software side with my other PC. My hard drive is dying, which is an absolutely phenomenal experience if you've never went through it before. So I'm working on my laptop here, and I'm trying to cobble this together for you guys. So basically, Shannon Loftus, well, she was in the Scorpio reveal trailer. She basically has Phil Spencer's old job, the job Phil had before, head of Xbox. She is in his position now, and she was in an interview with USA Today, I do believe, and she offered a pretty interesting quote here in regards to Xbox Scorpio and what they're actually going for. So it says Shannon Loftus, who works at Microsoft Studios as the general manager, says that any games we are making that we're launching in the Scorpio timeframe, we're making sure they render at native 4K. Okay, now you guys know that I've been saying that the Scorpio is more than possible to do this for a long time. I don't really understand why people doubt this so much. I mean, fuck, they know they're going to have to show you this stuff, and they know Digital Foundry are going to nitpick the fuck out of every single one of these pixels. So obviously 6 teraflops, the equivalent to a 980 Ti or GTX 1070 out of GPU boost, is going to be more than capable of bringing you games at 4K 30 high settings, no problem. And like I said, they said every game they're bringing in the Scorpio timeframe. I'm guessing the launch window, I'm not sure, is going to be rendered at native 4K. And obviously, as I predicted, that includes Forza Motorsport 7. So I already brought you the news that Forza Horizon 3 will have a Scorpio patch at 4K. Check that video out. I've been telling you guys what this console is going to be capable of for months and months and months. Go back and check out my What to Expect Xbox Scorpio video. I was right on the fucking head. So obviously, Forza Motorsport 7 going to be running at 4K 60. And some people might be like, how's that even possible? Well, think about it. 1.3 T-flops right now with Forza Motorsport 6, 1080 60. You can't tell me they go from 1.3 T-flops all the way up to 6 or more and can't hit 4K with almost 5 times the power with the exact same settings or slightly better. So obviously they can do these things. So as I said, Shannon Loftus, basically the game studio manager for Microsoft, confirming 4K native, at least at the initial time frame of Scorpio's release. So I think you'll see Gears 4 4K 30. I think you'll see Forza Horizon 3 4K 30. I think you'll see Forza Motorsport 7 4K 60, and they're doing this to just shut people up, essentially. They're going to show you and shut you up at the same time, and I think they're doing it the right way at least the initial launch window. Now, everyone knows that I'm a frame rate whore, right? And I would prefer 1440, 60, or whatever. But it's looking like they're really going to at least implement a native 4K mode for games. As you guys know, the PlayStation Pro event, there are several different settings for each game. Tomb Raider has 3 different settings. You can go into the options menu and toggle 60 frames. You can toggle a higher resolution, not true 4K, but it's checkerboard rendering 4K, 30 frames, high fidelity, 1080, and they've even got options to toggle HDR mode on and off right there in the game on PlayStation Pro. Now, we all know Scorpio is considerably more powerful. So obviously I expect to see similar things, but at the very least they will have games running at native 4K. As I've told you guys months and months ago, I feel like I'm pretty credible in some of this stuff, and it's all really common sense, really. So I appreciate you guys rocking out with me. Like I said, I have been sick. Some of you guys caught that in the last video, and I'm trying to get something out, but I'm waiting on my 4K set to get here. And I also ended up changing which Xbox One I'm getting. I initially got the white Xbox One S bundle with Battlefield 1. I was going to get that game anyway, so I was like, wow, that takes $60 off the price right there. Well, I ended up getting the Gears 4 bundle because they came back in stock on Amazon. So I upgraded to the Gears of War Special Edition console, 2 terabyte. The console looks phenomenal. I'll obviously have an unboxing, and I'll probably do my kind of gaming setup video at the same time, showing off the new TV and what I think about the visuals. I'm going to have time to play games like Forza Horizon and things on both standard and HDR mode, so I'll be able to tell the difference there. And like I said, unboxings of the console and early impressions of Gears of War 4. But let me know what you guys think down below. Really, it's common sense. We all knew that Scorpio could hit 4K 30, no problem. Obviously, they're bringing 4K 60 with Forza Motorsport 7. And who knows what else they're doing. I think the games will only get better looking as they decide to render at lower resolutions, to be honest with you. I think year 2 of Scorpio, they might go ahead and say, fuck it, we're going to go down to 1440p, or maybe they'll stick to 4K, but I would rather them go to 1440 60 and see what they can do there. But that's the thing with Scorpio. It's got so much headroom. If 1080p highly anti-aliased is your bottom line, which is still great, you've got so much room to wiggle. So you can really work with whatever frame rate and fidelity you want. They can run Battlefield 1 on Ultra at 60 1080p highly anti-aliased if they want, with some optimization. So like I said, it's the first time you're ever getting these games that look like they should, look like the games they showed you at E3. So let me know what you guys think down below. Like I said, gaming footage and all that will be back soon. If you're new to the channel or just joining the little hangout here, go back, check out some information you may have missed. I'll link this stuff down below. And I'm Dealer. Like, comment, share, subscribe for new videos. I'm out, fellas.